I'm Ian Stringer and welcome to the Football Forum. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Tell me you're from Ireland, you've got because you have the most Irish name I've ever heard in my life, Conor O'Keefe.
Yeah, very Irish name. My dad's side of the family, all Cork, Dublin, Wexford, all that side. Yeah.
Good, and you're a goalkeeper here at the uni?
Yep, goalkeeper here. I'm in my final year, so I joined in 2015 and been here ever since.
And you're studying here still?
Yep, studying final year, international business is my degree here at Loughborough.
You've been studying for quite a while. Are you thinking about getting a proper job at any stage?
that's what my parents asked. Yeah, I'm in my final year now, so this is it. This is the last one.
Good on you. Only a few more pot noodles. So great to have you with us. He's in fighting fit shape, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. An honour to have done 100 appearances, I'd imagine, young man.
Yeah, huge honour. I think for what this university's given me, not just on the football side of things, but also on the studies and all that kind of thing, it's a huge honour to represent them once, let alone 100 times. And as we've said, it's got such a reputation for sport across the country, across the world. So to be able to say I've played 100 games for this uni is a huge honour.
This is as close to the American college system as I think this country gets, my view. You're studying an incredibly difficult qualification. You're reading an interest that will hopefully serve you well as a career if football playing isn't your long-term career. What is your long-term career desire?
To be a professional footballer. It was when I came and it will be when I leave. As was mentioned before, I came to study international business, but I really came to play football. I was a professional at Macclesfield Town before I joined here, and the level and the standard of facilities and training and coaching and support is so much higher than anything I've experienced in club football before.
Even the Moss Rose on a February afternoon?
As legendary as the Moss Rose is, this stadium does rival it. But I think, like you say, the pathways it gives you are very privileged in university football. So to take advantage of that was something that I tried to seize during my time here, and hopefully by the time I leave I will have done that.
Love Macclesfield as you do. I've been up there a few times and I know it's grim up there, don't you worry about that. And I'm sure they served you well. I'm sure they looked after you, and there's some lovely people up there, having been up there as a reporter. What does it mean to have the kind of facilities that you have? Talk me through your athletic requirements and how Loughborough feeds them.
Well, I think first of all, being a student athlete, the emphasis is on you're a student first of all. You have your degree to deal with, you have to be able to do your coursework, your exams, but every support network that we have as part of the performance squad with football means that's as easy as it could possibly be. So we have S&C coaches for gym work, we have physios for when we're injured, we have nutrition support for what to eat, we have supplement support for protein and gels and things like that, we have people that help us with our kit, we have obviously the training sessions that are of the highest standard with the coaches. As a goalkeeper, we get goalkeeper sessions. So it's as though you are in a professional club. You have to go away and do your own work and make sure you pass your degree and do that's on you. But everything on the football side is made sure that you have all the opportunity to perform to the best of your ability. There's nothing you can fold there.
So how's your season going this season, Conor, as with the first team?
It's been slightly frustrating. We've got a very good squad. In the 3 years that I've played for Loughborough, this is probably the most talented group of players that we've had, and the football we're playing is probably the best, the most enjoyable. And we've threatened to do very well, but we've been unstuck at certain moments, which have been frustrating. But we still have the Bucks competition that we're aiming to win, and the County Cup, which is the final is played at the King Power, so that's one we also want to win, alongside our league competition as well. So there's lots to aim and to go for, but I still think we'll do something special with this group.
Tell me about the gaffer, Alex Akale, manager.
Yeah, Alex came in probably towards the end of my second year, and he's only young himself. I think he's only 25, 26 years old, and he's worked his way up through the squads at Loughborough. So he's been part of the women's club, managing the women's threes or something like that, and then through the lads, and then now is manager of the first team. But personally, for me, I've really enjoyed working under him for the style of football that he enforces on us, is to play and to enjoy it, and to start from the back, to enjoy the ball, to be confident on the ball, and that's something we haven't had for a couple of years. So alongside Richard and Alex, there is definitely a new positive culture, not only on the pitch but off the pitch, and that is what gives me the sense that this year will bring some success to the team as well.
I hope you do. Who do you pride yourself on? Whose YouTube clips do you watch? Because you have your own vlog, which I've seen, which is very good. Well, congratulations on that. You try and educate youngsters on the trials and tribulations of being a goalkeeper. Conor O'Keefe, if you want to check him out. Who do you base yourself on? Who do you admire?
I always loved watching Iker Casillas when I was a kid. He's a smaller keeper, a bit like me. He was incredible for Real Madrid as a leader and as a goalkeeper. Right now, personally, I really enjoy watching Ter Stegen at Barcelona. His distribution with both feet is something that I really strive to improve in my own game as well and emulate, so I really enjoy watching him whenever he plays.
What would you say to encourage people to come and support the team?
Well, the students can come for free with their student ID for Football League games, so they can come in with their student ID for free, and the ticket prices are very cheap given the clubs that are in the area, so people are more than welcome to come down. This season we've actually had quite growing crowds over the season, which has been really good. In the past when I've been playing it's probably been about 100, 150, but now it's on the kind of 250, 300, so it's starting to push the numbers up, which is really good, and nothing beats playing in front of a bigger crowd here.
That level, 200-300 for your level of football, actually, when you look at other teams around that level, they're good numbers. So how does the next few years pan out for you then, Conor? Your hopes and dreams. What's plan A, what's plan B?
Well, the first plan is to pass my degree. That's the big job for this year, to finish off my final year, and then to play professionally, like I said, wherever that may be. I was lucky enough to do a study abroad year last year as part of my degree in Madrid, in Spain, where I played professional football during my time there. So I've had the opportunity to play abroad in different places. So as a result, I feel like I'm excited to go and explore where I can play my football, whether that's in England or whether that's in Spain or whether that's somewhere completely different. So
America?
Maybe America, who knows?
How much of an emerging market is that, the MLS, for people like you?
For people like me, it's very difficult. I think to get into the MLS without the relegations, promotions, it's quite a closed market when you compare it with other countries, but it's hopefully still an option.
Wish you well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great to meet you. Conor's got a vlog that you can check out on YouTube.
So it's been a difficult couple of weeks. We've said before on the vlog that we want to show you the highs and the lows, and we've had good times on here, but at the minute it definitely feels like one of the low points. We've had a bad couple of results for the team, for myself, and it's been difficult to deal with. In the FA Vars, we told you about the FA Vars, the competition where the finals at Wembley, where we're at the highest level that can compete. We had a game 2 weeks ago in the FA Vars against a team from the league below at home. We had been undefeated all season at home, and although this team were doing well in the league below, we were expecting to perform well and to win and to progress to the next round. Unfortunately, football doesn't always go the way you planned. We didn't perform very well. We didn't break down the opposition. We didn't utilise our strengths, and we were caught out twice. 0-0 at half time, but we ended up losing 2-1. After equalising in the 88th minute, we felt like we would go on to win the game with the momentum that we had, but lapses of concentration individually and as a team, we allowed the opposition back in to score the winner in the 95th, 96th minute. I've talked before about how I want to be there in the big moments, to be decisive, to help my team when it counts. And although I'd made some good saves in the game, especially the final goal, it was a moment where I could stand up and be counted and rescue my team. And although I didn't make a mistake, there was nothing wrong with what I didn't do quite enough to keep the ball out the goal. And as a result, we lost our first game at home of the season. We lost in the FA Vars. We were out of the competition. And it was a really bitter pill to swallow. It's quite funny when we lose or when things go wrong, I get very frustrated when we should have won. I feel upset. I almost feel sick after the games. I want to go out and replay it straight away. But you can't do that. You have to manage those emotions. You have to learn from the game, analyse your performance, and come back and get better. But that one took a good week for me to get over it, to watch through the footage, to try and learn and understand. But we went again. The team won a couple of games after that. I hadn't played since that game when we had our next Bucks game, and that was against the University of Stirling at home again. This was only 2 days ago, and it was a top of the table clash. We were top of our Northern Prem division with 7 points. They were second with 6 points, and after such a good start, we wanted to win that game and extend our lead at the top. And again, we performed poorly. We didn't utilise our strengths. We didn't make use of the formation advantage that we had against the opposition, and we lost 3-0. On a personal level, I felt I had improved from the FA Vars game. I felt I'd learned from the mistakes I made in that game, and my performance level went up. I made lots of saves, my distribution was good, I was trying key passes, but as a team, we didn't perform well. And as a member of the team, I have some responsibility towards that. And for the University of Stirling to come down from Scotland to beat us 3-0 at home, only the second time we lost at home in the season, but 2 in the space of 2 weeks, and to lose our top position in the league, go from 1st to 3rd now, it's been a very difficult couple of weeks. And football throws those weeks at you, and you have to take it, deal with it, learn from it, and get better. Sometimes it takes longer than others, but that's what you've got to do. So looking back at the games, we have to start again. We have to start clean, both in books and our form in the league. But for me now, the competitions I've told you about, books and the County Cup, are the only cups left. For me, I have to learn from those 2 defeats, from those 2 bad games for the team. I have to improve, and I have to take my performances up a level. We have to come back as a squad and show what we're made of. Tough times make good teams and make good players. You either crumble under it or you learn from it and improve. So that's my job for the next couple of weeks. Not the nicest note to end the vlog on, but like I said, we try and show you the good times, the bad times, and this one's been a tough one. But we'll be back, we'll improve, and we'll show what we're made of. So keep on top of what we're doing. Follow me, follow Jonny, follow Loughborough Football, see how we're getting on, and hopefully you'll see that upturn in form that I'm talking about, because it's coming. We just need to do some work to get it there. So thank you for watching today's vlog. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Thank you for watching Keeping Goals. Like, subscribe, all of that. Speak to you in the next one.
Oh no.
Do you want to write victory on the board?
Oh.
Right, I'll start the table now.
No. No, what am I doing? That was stupid, Owen. You've been playing well the whole game.
Hello guys, welcome to this new, what does he say? Hello guys, welcome to this episode of Keeping Goals. My name's Conor O'Keefe.